Connect Group leaders, this week you're going to be telling a story to your kids in the Connect Group. Great opportunity for you to get used to telling stories. Now we have provided a script. If you're not really the improvisation type of person, that's okay. I am improvising today with my children. Say hi, children.
Hi.
And we're going to show you what the story could look like. It's a sound story, so basically you're getting the kids to make sound effects at certain points during the story. So far, mostly sheep sounds. Okay, alright, everybody ready? Okay, today we're going to do a story that is about David. Everyone heard David before?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to learn about how God kept his promise to David. And whenever I say the word promise, I want you to do this with your hands. Everybody got that? Okay, whenever I say the word sheep, I want you to make a noise like a sheep. Give it a go now. Go.
Bah.
Excellent. Okay, whenever I say an animal, I want you to make that animal's noise. So we might have a bear and a lion. So keep that in mind. I want to hear your bear and lion noises. And there's one other noise that we're going to make, and this noise is like an old man. Alright, so I want you to pretend that you've got a beard on and that you're on a walking stick and you're like, hello, dear lovey, like that. Alright, can everyone do that? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, excellent. Alright, we're going to get started with our story. And we start this story when David was only a very young boy. Only a little bit older than you guys, maybe like 13 or 14 years old. And he had the worst job in his whole family. He had to look after the sheep. Nice work, you guys remembered. And day in and day out, all he did all day was just look after the sheep. So he would be watching the sheep, and then he'd watch some sheep, and then he'd watch some more sheep. But a couple of times, some really exciting things happened. Once, a bear. Very good. A bear came to try and take one of the sheep. And David, because he was big and strong and knew God and he was brave, he ran onto the bear and he killed it and he made it go away from the sheep. And then another time, a lion came. Oh, very good, good lion noises. A lion came and it wanted to get one of the sheep. But David was brave and strong and he knew God, and so he ran to the lion and he chased it away. So David had some pretty exciting things happen in his life. But the most exciting thing that happened to him happened on just a normal day. He was sitting, watching the sheep. Good job. He was sitting watching the sheep, and then over the hill he saw someone running, coming towards him, puffing. Everybody, running. David! David! David, quick! Your dad wants you. You've got to come. So David stood up and ran back to his dad's house. And as he opened the door, he saw in the corner this old man.
Hello.
Oh, very good, old man. Now this old man wasn't just any normal old man though. This old man was the prophet Samuel. The prophet Samuel tells people what God says. So God speaks to him and then Samuel speaks to other people. And God had told him that one of David's dad's sons was going to be the next king of Israel. Everyone put a crown on your head. Excellent. And they'd been through the oldest brother, and then the next oldest brother, and the brother under that, and the brother after that, and brother. They'd been through all the brothers until there was no one left but
David.
And so they ran to get David, and as soon as David came in the room, the old man looked at him and his eyes went really wide. And Prophet Samuel, the old man, wandered over and said to him, you are going to be the next king of Israel. What a day! He just got this promise from God that he was going to be the king of Israel. He could do whatever he wanted. He looked after all the people. He could have heaps of money. He could have chocolate bars every day if he didn't want to do. He could do all of that stuff. What an amazing thing! And he had a promise from God. And then he went back to looking after the sheep. Good job. He watched sheep. And the next day he watched sheep. And the next day he watched sheep. And after a while he started to think, what happened? What happened to that promise that God gave me? You know, there's heaps of stuff that happened to David after that. But after a long time of waiting, quite a few years, and believing in the promise of God, he became the king of Israel.
Wow.
The end. So that was it, guys. Crazy story. And yeah, good luck. Read it off the script if you're not sure. But it's mostly about having some fun with your kids.